Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.
Hello, fine folks. This is Freedom Fighter, and welcome to Goldilocks Global Banking News. I am your host. Beautiful people, in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues Room, just today, we had several more members posting in the room their updates on meeting with the actual bankers who will exchange their currencies and help to build their generational wealth. One particular member even posted that I thought she had a 2-hour phone call with her banker. She corrected me to let me know that it was an actual face-to-face 2-hour meeting. That is our wonderful member by the name of Spirit, named after the Holy Spirit. A few weeks ago, she talked about she was nervous. Now here we are. She went from being, as Wiley states, went from being fearful to fearless. She went from being nervous, afraid of picking up the phone to establish a relationship. We wrapped our arms around her with love as a tribe, walked her through the process. 2 weeks later, she's had a 2-hour meeting with the actual banker, wealth managers, preparing for her exchange and her generational wealth. Other members who've announced the dates of when they're going to open their accounts and begin establishing their relationships with wealth managers. Tomorrow, several the day after. Ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues Room on the Saturday Night Dialogues Room live, where our members are also sharing with you how they have established relationships with the actual bankers that are going to exchange their currency. And yes, you even heard one of our members, the actual banker, is coming to her home on December the 10th to go over her wealth strategy. As a matter of fact, this particular banker has 30 years of wealth advisory experience. 30 years. Do you know the history and the background of the person that's going to exchange your currency? We have members that know the degrees, the place that their bankers have graduated from, the schools that their children go to. Do you know anything about the person that's going to exchange your currency? The person that you're going to take your currency that you've waited all these years to exchange? Do you know the person you're going to hand that currency over to? Do you know their name? Do you know the schools that their children go to? Do you know their favorite books? Do you know their background? Do you know the trust attorneys or the CPAs that work with them? Our members know all of this about their bankers that are going to exchange their currency. Why not you? There's a link in the top of the description, the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues Room, and absolutely for free, you can join these members where we will help prepare you, wrap our arms around you with love, following the articles that Goldilocks has been sharing for years to prepare us, with Wiley and myself educating you to establish these relationships. Why not you? Folks, I just spoke to Goldilocks and we went over what Goldilocks is sharing today. Actually, since January the 29th, 2022, Goldilocks has been posting about XRP. Actually, before 2022, actually in 2021. But January 29th, 2022, Goldilocks shared with us in the room to be prepared for XRP. For those who've been paying attention, you see XRP is going through the roof. Goldilocks has shared that XRP is the liquidity, it's the vehicle for which a mass amount of money will go into the new banking system in order to help fund the RV. Yep, XRP plays this role through Ripple. And Ripple is soon to roll out a stable coin called RLUSD, which stands for Ripple Labs US Dollar. It's XRP, folks, that moves on the Ripple network. It is XRP, folks, that will allow the dinar, the dong, and every currency to be allowed to exchange in the new financial system will be through XRP. XRP runs on the Ripple network. XRP is going through the roof. XRP, Ripple, and the settlement with the SEC is soon to be announced. Do you think it's a coincidence that XRP is going through the roof? Goldilocks is sharing that RLUSD. Remember, Goldilocks has always shared we need stablecoin regulation and stablecoins to back our currencies as well in order for the RV to happen. So here we go. Ripple Labs, RLUSD stablecoin, will it restructure the United States financial system? Goldilocks is posing as a question. Ripple's stablecoin, RLUSD, is intended to help the cross-border payments and add liquidity, meaning cash flow, money, moolah, dinero, into the crypto market. This network will have a profound effect on the restructuring of the United States financial system, and it's one of the many digital networks that will play their part in the new economy, folks, which is the quantum financial system. This network will play a critical role in international trade among other countries and within our own country, the United States, as well, encompassing over 70% of trade that's done daily. Goldilocks wants you to know that there are more points to consider when it comes to this stablecoin by Ripple, of which XRP will run. This is how our currencies will be exchanged, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Goldilocks has been sharing, and we're seeing it come to pass. Cross-border payments. The Ripple Labs stablecoin is designed to improve the speed, cost, and reliability of cross-border payments. What are cross-border payments? Folks, when you exchange dinar for USD, that's a cross-border payment. That's a cross-border transaction. When you exchange the dong for the US dollar, that's a cross-border transaction. In other words, a cross-border payment. So, Ripple Labs, this stable coin by Ripple, is designed to improve the speed, cost, and reliability of how our exchanges will occur in the quantum financial system. Ripple Labs, the stablecoin, also improves the cash flow into the digital market, the crypto. It also provides stability as within the digital currency backed by the US dollar reserves. The tokenization of real world assets. What are these assets? Gold. What do we need to back the currency for the RV to happen? Gold, silver, other precious metals. These assets, these precious metals will be tokenized, meaning they will be backed by assets digitally in the new quantum financial system. This is why it's called tokenization. The availability of the stablecoin RLUSD globally on platforms such as Uphold, many of you have heard of, Bitstamp, and others. Stablecoins are digital tokens that are designed to keep a constant value. The stablecoins, I'm going to repeat that. Listen intently. Stablecoins are digital tokens that are designed to keep a constant value and are backed by traditional currencies. Wouldn't you like to exchange your dinar, your dong, or whatever currency you have, and you're exchanging it into US dollars? Wouldn't you like for it to keep a constant value? Or would you rather exchange? You have millions of dollars today and then thousands tomorrow because the value of the US dollar just tanked. Ladies and gentlemen, with stable coins, the value remains constant. Isn't that what you want before you exchange your currency? Well, this is what Goldilocks has been sharing with us that will happen in order for the RV to then commence. Iraq is connected to Ripple. Goldilocks shared the proof, the receipts, earlier this year, where Iraq announced their partnership with a Ripple partner named Temenos. So yes, Iraq is connected to Ripple. The dinar will move on the Ripple network through XRP and all other currencies that we hold. Goldilocks is sharing when it comes to Iraq that electronic trading first started in the 1970s when it comes to the various platforms for trading with Forex. Electronic trading slowly replaced traditional trading and telephone trading 20 years ago. This brings us to where we are now, Goldilocks is sharing. The last 4 years, the Goldilocks room has been in process of learning the new digital economy and sharing the new digital economy. Governance in the new digital age begins the early part of January 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Several layers of the new economy will be interfaced onto the quantum financial system throughout 2025. Iraq's membership into the World Trade Organization is expected in the first quarter of 2025. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was announced by the World Trade Organization themselves with what's called the fourth working party meeting, which Iraq must have in order to have full accession into the World Trade Organization, which it is absolutely expected that they will, because they now qualify for the World Trade Organization accession. Goldilocks is sharing that a rate is required for Iraq to be accepted into the WTO. And it will reclassify the dinar into what Goldilocks has been sharing for almost 2.5 years. And that it came to pass this year is for the dinar to be categorized as a category A currency, where at once it was a category C, then D, now A. A category A currency refers to a classification of currency based on its perceived stability, its perceived liquidity, meaning money value, and typically indicating a much higher value, reliable and widely traded in the global market, just like US dollars or euros, Japanese yen, yuan, so forth and so on, which are often used as a benchmark for other currencies in the foreign exchange markets. The International Monetary Fund, the IMF, Goldilocks is sharing, has finalized their reports, and they're sharing this about Iraq. Ladies and gentlemen, many members in our room are meeting the actual bankers to prepare them for their currency exchange and to manage and build their wealth from their exchanged funds. There's a link at the top of the description, the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues Room, where we are there. Many members who will chime in and help to coach you and teach you as well. There are 9 steps that our members are following, and we share it. That includes the questions for the wealth manager. These 9 steps prepare you. The link is in the description at the top. Saturday's call is Saturday Night Dialogues. There will be more live discussions with live members sharing this. Folks, it's a blessing to be a part of this journey with you. We love you. We appreciate you. Be well. Be kind. Be in unconditional love. Take care. Ciao.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.